Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week it is Keanu Reeves. I have received many requests for Keanu Reeves, and as you know, if you're a subscriber, all my celebrity readings are based on subscriber requests. So if you want a celebrity reading for someone that is a celebrity, drop them in the comments and I will add them to my list and I'll get to them. Now, listen. With every celebrity reading, I do a very brief general overview of their birth chart. It gives a little bit more insight into where they are now, where they're going, what makes them the way they are. And I hope you are sitting down for this one because Keanu Reeves' birth chart. Oh my goodness, I have never seen anything like this. First of all, he's a Virgo, okay? His rising is Virgo, all right? Mercury, Uranus, and Pluto is in Virgo as well. Okay, so that's a stellium, but that's 5 heavenly bodies in Virgo. Not only that, he has his moon in Cancer, his Venus in Cancer, and his Mars in Cancer. Stellium in Cancer. Wow. Looking at his chart, it is pretty crazy. It is all earth and all water. All right. He has 2 in Gemini, which is, it's funny because his Chiron is in his Chiron's in Pisces, but his North Node is in Gemini, and that's really interesting. That's his spiritual journey. But listen, I'm not even, like I said, I'm just doing a very brief overview. So what does this mean? First of all, happy birthday, Keanu Reeves. His birthday is coming up because he is a Virgo. What is it? September 2nd. Yep. And so he has a lot of Virgo in him. A lot of Virgo. Very grounded. Very analytical. Always in his head. He's like the type who, Virgos. I love Virgos. If y'all, when I do my Virgo readings, because I do a weekly reading for every sign, for the Virgos, I always mention that my mom's a Virgo, so I know Virgos very well. But I do have a lot of Virgos in my life, and they are the types who, they like to be, they like to be the ones who are right about things. And listen, Virgos are amazing, and we all love Virgos. Now, here's the thing: just like if you saw my Shawn Mendes reading, you know that he also had his Mars and Venus in Cancer. I mean, Keanu Reeves is very emotional. He's very sensitive. He's really loving. He's such a loving person. He's such a loving and giving person. His moon is in Cancer too, though. So that's a lot of... think about cancers, right? There are symbols like the crab, a lot of self-protection there, okay? Not only that, he has a grand trine in water. That's a lot of water, a lot of emotional intensity, a lot of emotional, in his feelings. But again, looking at his full chart, a lot of self-protection, okay? A lot of self-protection, but also with all that Virgo energy, very grounded, very grounded. Now, listen, I do not, obviously, Keanu Reeves, I grew up I saw Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I know he was in the movie The Matrix. We all know who Keanu Reeves is, all right? Let's get that straight. Now, here's the thing. I don't Google them. I don't like to know what's going on in their lives. I don't really follow up with pop culture or any sort of thing like that. I'm a huge nerd. I read science books. So, that said, when I do his reading, it's going to be... it's better that way because it remains completely unbiased, because you do not want to do a reading for someone where there is bias, where you're interpreting the cards in favor of someone or against someone, right? Someone that you don't like or whatever. So that said, let's go ahead and get started with the reading for Keanu Reeves. See what's going on with his life right now. Again, happy birthday, Keanu Reeves. It is coming up. And all that energy in Virgo, I would not be surprised to see if, especially because we have a new moon in Virgo coming up this week. Oof, gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on with Virgo. I'm just going to tell you one more thing. With not only that new moon, but we're gonna see a lot happening in his career. Okay, because Mars went into Gemini, and for him that's his 10th house of career. All right, there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. All right. And so also with Jupiter and Aries, that's his first house. I'm sorry, that's his eighth house. We're gonna see the end of some stuff, all right, and almost like, there's gonna be stuff with his shared resources. There's gonna be like maybe commissions coming through, a lot of just other people's money, just money. Let's just keep it that way, career and money. All right, so as I do with all my readings, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, again, all my readings that I do for celebrities are based on your requests. So if you are a subscriber, drop a comment in whoever you want me to read in the comments. Let's do it. All right, Keanu Reeves. Very interesting. This is very interesting. So he did get the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like you can see this little man here just working repetitively. All right, on those pentacles, hammer, 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 hammer. But there's a lot of passion behind it. He's very determined. He's very hardworking. In fact, he moved himself from the village to be a little bit more focused, right? All right, so 8 is a very active card. You can see that little castle in the background here. I'm going to point it out right there. That's all his. That's what he's working toward. All right, really just like legacy energy here. This came up in his past, in Keanu Reeves' past. He's been working very hard for something. All right, he's been working very hard for something to come to fruition. All right, he's very close now. Check it out. He got the 9 of Cups. All right, this is amazing, and I'm very happy that he got this. All right, this came in the heart of his spread because when it comes after the 8 of Pentacles, when you've been working that hard, this is the Get a Wish card. Your wish is coming true. All right, it's all because of that hard work. All right, there's no luck here. This is all hard work. This is determination. Okay, now, heart of the spread, headline news, what's going on for him. There's going to be a moment. His wishes are coming true, and it is a wish that, listen, here's the thing, you can see the cups above the man's head. All right, so that's a lot of cups, emotions, right? A lot of, when it's over our heads, enlightenment. All right, this is really great. Almost like genie in a bottle energy. All right, so this is great. He's getting his wish. He's getting his wish. Now, he did get the Lover's card in his challenge area. All right, so one thing about the Lover's card, it is ruled by Gemini. Who am I? Gemini. So one thing I want you to know here is that, yeah, sure, a picture paints 1,000 words, but there's so much going on in this card. So much happening. But what's happening here? Here's the thing. You can see Archangel Raphael. You can see the man and the woman naked here. All right? This is really like love to a whole other level. This is just like when we talk about spiritual enlightenment. I mean, you have an archangel with you here. Okay? But here's the thing. You have the tree of life, the tree of knowledge. Lots of stuff happening here. Here's the takeaway when it comes up in the challenge area, especially challenging the 9 of Cups. You can see that the man is looking at her, she's looking at the archangel. Okay, so we're really dealing with the self-conscious, the subconscious, the superconscious, but down to it really is Trinity, but it's also very spiritual energy. So when you look at that archangel, he's the one bringing the love. It's up to those two to decide what to do with it. Okay, and so very spiritual. A lot of the message that I'm getting, this is more for him, okay? More for him in terms of what is he going to do with that, all right? That passion, all right? I don't know if he's in a relationship. It could be, if he is in a relationship, it could be, there could be a little bit of like a disconnect there. There could be something that needs to be sorted out. When I say relationship, it can also be partnership in terms of work. But listen, it needs to be sorted out. I'm getting more of like a spiritual vibe. There's got to be some sort of releasing, like based on his birth chart. He is very overprotective of himself. Okay, he is a very protective person, so it's all about really opening her up a little by little by little by little by little. All right, so that gift does, or the wish does come true. Now, Page of Cups, I love it. Hey, I pulled it on his crown. All right, so the Page of Cups, listen, Page still in the royal court, right? Newbie. All right, very new, not yet a Night King or Queen. All right, Cups, listen, what did we say? It was, emotions, right? It down basically, right? What they really stand for. Now listen, Page of Cups, I call him the dreamer. All right, there's two dreamers in the tarot. There's one that's like career related. This is all about like following your bliss. All right, this is very Pisces energy. Okay, very very watery too. This dude, very very watery. Now here's the thing. Page of Cups, it really, when I say follow your bliss, like this is someone who's looking for something new. All right, looking for something new in terms of creativity, imagination. All right, think of Pisces, especially with that fish poking out. All right, now it can also mean a message of love coming through, or some sort of message coming through, because remember, pages are messengers. But because it came up in his crown, he's looking for something new. All right, Keanu's definitely looking for something new to stimulate him, something for him to like really hold on to build a lot of creative energy there, a lot of passion there. Okay, it's also very like super unique. And when I say creative, I mean like this is like the only, I mean like he's talking to a fish. Come on, like think outside the box here, right? We really want to go out there, but listen, that's really great. Deep down inside, in the root of his spread, he got the Empress. Now, there's no perfect card, okay? But this is really close. This is very close. Now, the Empress, we love her. Look, she looks directly at you. This is like, when you meet that person on the street or just in a club or wherever you are, and you have like a very brief chat with them, but like when they're talking to you, you can tell they're like looking deep in your soul. That's like the Empress. Listen, this is very, I mean, it's like not only like nurturing, but like nature. Okay, I call her Miss Earth, Miss Universe, because like you can see the 12s, the jewels on her crown, 12 of them representing all the constellations, all the 12 zodiacs, even the necklace. All right, the 9 planets. Like we are talking about someone who is in such awareness of what is going on spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, soulfully. I don't know if that's a word, but listen, this is major abundance, okay? And so this is he's looking for that now. He's looking for a lot of this abundance. Funny, remember I talked about protection earlier a couple times. You see the heart shaped right here in the corner, the heart-shaped shield with the sign of Venus on it. All right, protection. Now, listen, very earthbound, okay? Him being Virgo, a lot of earth energy here. This is being in tune with your surroundings, everything around you, but it really is like, at the end of the day, it came up in his root, and there is like abundance that he's looking for. He's looking for abundance in a major way. This is also like, I love that it mirrors a Page of Cups, because remember what I said, new creative ideas, new thoughts, pursuing your passions and following your bliss. Birth of ideas here too, okay? Both in his crown and his root, okay? She's pregnant, right? So, sure, birth, fertility, but also ideas, new things. Now, listen, in his future, he's got the 2 of Pentacles. Now, I'm not going to lie, he's going to come to a point soon, and I think that's going to happen around that new moon in Virgo, but he's going to have to make some sort of decision, okay? You can see this young man here. I call him the dancer of the tarot. But here's the thing. You can see there's a lot of imbalance here, right? He's juggling the 2 pentacles, okay? Pentacles representing wealth, money, material items, but also it's very earthbound, right? Tangible realities, what's within our reality, physical reality, but you can see that his feet are a little boo boo boo, right? The pentacles are a little ju ju ju, all right? So, a lot of imbalance, all right? It really just say that, like, life could be going up and down for him in the future. You can even see the waves here. Bloop, 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 all right? So, what does that mean? He is going to, I'm going to point one more thing out. You can see the pentacles bound in the sign of infinity here. Okay, so he could be juggling for the rest of his life, right? Or he can make a decision to put one of those pentacles down. He can move forward. It's really all about making a decision and finding that balance. Remember, this is imbalance, okay? Even if the world is chaotic around you, you're still good at balancing or juggling, all right? But you still have to find that balance now. There could be something coming through where it could be two options, all right? Two work projects. Remember, Mars going in Gemini in his 10th house, Gemini, the twin, right? Twos. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, okay. Funny enough, this is the energy I'm getting is like whatever he's balancing here, juggling the two different options, it's pretty new to him. All right, this is not something that he's had to decide on before. You know, it's very, especially because you can see the little green shoes here. Green, like when you think of, you know, when like you're at work and you're like, oh, don't give the intern that job to do. They're a little green, you know, a little bit of inexperience, not in a bad way, but it's just saying it could be something very new that he's juggling here. But boom, he got the full clarifying it. So new journey, man. We're gonna see something new. We're gonna see something new coming from Keanu because he's been working so hard, getting that gift. Now it's time to make that decision. When it's made, boom, he's got the full, all right? Not even in number terror. I mean, look at this. 0, right? What is 0, right? 0, it's nothing. But what's nothing? Nothing is everything. It's infinite possibilities. It's infinite potential. It is. Look at that. 0. We don't know nothing about his past. You don't know nothing beyond 0, right? And so what we do know is that there's a lot of abundance from the sun. Full protection, okay? A lot of protection, and remember, okay, I mean, a lot of protection energy coming through in his reading, but also in his chart, but he's going to take that leap of faith, all right? Take that leap of faith, start your journey. This is amazing. He's got this, all right? We're going to see something brand new. I love that. I love that energy. I mean, the Fool card has a lot of, like, innocence energy to it, right? A lot of opportunities with it. Listen, I love this for him. I love this for him. Okay, now, let's get on to his stuff. Once again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, leave your... who do you want me to read? I'm running out of people. Well, no, I have a backlist. There's a lot of people that I have to get to, but leave them in the comments, all right? And then I will eventually get to them. All right, we're getting to his stuff. This is really cool. I love this. Keanu's going through a very transformative, I mean, he's blessed. Let's just say that. All right, so Hierophant came through, all right? Wisdom, listen, the male counterpart to the High Priestess, all right? You know, the High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious. Listen, the Hierophant, formerly the Pope, right? Pope energy, passing along that knowledge, that sacred knowledge, that wisdom, all right? You really need to gain that. And then you'll get those keys, all right? You'll get the keys to pass the columns here. Listen, this is the first major arcana where other people appear in the card, okay? When you have that wisdom, you need to pass it along to someone, right? So I feel like he's going to be in a place where he is going to be a little bit wiser, especially through this journey that he goes through. And he's going to have a little bit more structure. There's a lot of structure with the Hierophant card, all right? There's a lot of structure here. There's a lot of inner, deep wisdom. This is really great. A lot of teachings. Organizations also come up. There could be something new that he's joining. Keanu could be joining something new here, but at the end of the day, I don't see it being someone that's passing the wisdom to him. I see it being him, all right? Now, he did get the 4 of Swords, all right? External factors area, this is really interesting. I love this card because it comes after the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is the heartbreak card, right? Now, you can see this man. He's not dead. He's meditating, all right? He's healing. He's recovering. This card really is stillness of mind, okay? Recover. Take some time to just chill out because things are going to happen really fast for you. Things are going to get moving. What's really interesting is that it looks like there is going to be, yeah, okay. He needs to take a break. It looks like he's working a lot. He's working a lot. There's a lot, okay? Uh, Especially with the two of Pentacles coming up, with those two different decisions. I think there are two different projects that he may actually just be doing both of them. Now, he did remember get the Fool. There's this new journey coming through. He needs to rest. Things are going to happen for him in a big way, all right? Career-wise, all right? There's going to be a lot happening for him. Also, he did get the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying it. This is financial success. This is abundance. That's coming through big time. Big time. I want to point something out too. I mean, you see all the abundance here, right? You see all this growth around her. You see the grapes. You see the falcon on her hand, right? Falcon, really representing Horus, all right? Spiritual enlightenment on her hand, okay? Nobody holds a falcon except for the people in the royal court. But one thing I'm going to point out that not a lot of people do. A little snail here, all right? A little snail in the ground, all right? This was not luck. This is showing the slow and steady growth. This is the work that you put into it. This is the work that you did. There is no luck here. There is absolutely no luck. This is you doing it, right? Also, Venus. Remember, Venus is popping up a lot here. You can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown as well. Abundance, all right? Love, money, all those things that we desire. Now, check this out. We started with the Eight of Pentacles. Look at the progress here, ending up at the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so really good things coming. He did get the Five of Swords. He got the Five of Swords in an area of his spread where it really is just like he's at this point where he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to argue with anyone. He doesn't want to get into any sort of like battle or disagreements. This is a challenge card, but it did show up in a place where it was just like, nope, over it, done, no more, don't want this, don't want it. I've learned to, I'm going to start choosing my battles wisely, and that is what I need now. Speaking of sequence, loving that, and loving the fact that he got the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. Now, this is his final outcome, all right? Final outcome card. What does this mean? It means he's leaving turbulent times into a better place. Okay, you see the water here is a little turbulent. Boom. All right, we're moving away from it. Okay, I call it the promised land. A lot of security and comfort. He needs that. Keanu needs that. All right, you see the family here with the man that's actually like pushing them along. Indicates you have people with you, you have security, you have that comfort, and that's all you need. Okay, listen, things are great for Keanu. All right, we're gonna see we're just gonna see a lot of new things coming out soon. This is wow, and he's getting a lot of abundance. I mean, he pulled so many cards of abundance here. It's almost crazy, but he's worked for it. He's worked for it. He wants something new. It's coming. Boom. I love this. Now, that was a reading for Keanu Reeves. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you. Oh, and if you have a celebrity, drop him in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, like and subscribe. Oh, one other thing is like I do get a lot of comments. Like people make requests for people that I've already done readings for. So be sure to go through my celebrity playlist because I'm sure they're there. Some of them, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? All right. I'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.